Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Truthful African Child. I hope you've subscribed. If you've not, please hit on the subscription button and turn on your notification button so you can be notified whenever I drop new videos. Okay, today we'll be talking on the letter sent to Burkina Faso, sent to Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso by the former President of the United States, Bill Clinton. You know, this letter, well, Clinton might have meant well, but the message was clear. Abraham Traore responded to the letter actually, but the content of the letter is what I would want you guys to take note. Clinton was trying to tell him that it's not right for him to shut out the outside world, the diplomatic world and all that. That he still needs to work together with the rest of the world, that is the West, in order to move forward. And who is even saying anything about shutting out the rest of the world? That is not the vision of Traore. He never shut out anybody. What he said and what he's doing is said, please allow us, let us do things our own way. You guys have done it for decades. You've occupied our land, you've done things your way, you've exploited us. Okay, let's it stop now. Let's continue from here. You've done well, but we want to continue. That's the message from Traore, and he sent back a clear message to Clinton, of which at the end of this video I'm about to play to you guys, Clinton still acknowledged. Well, I think it's high time we let these guys be. I don't like it when people see, even some Africans don't actually know their history. They see Africa as if Africa is an imagined place, or Africa needs some kind of walking stick for it to be able to stabilize and walk the earth. No, Africa is one of the oldest places known to have housed mankind. If they're telling you that civilization is being brought to your doorstep by the West, that's not true. What the West did was to truncate our growth. We've had the university in Timbuktu, I think, was built in the 18th century, and it was rivaling. It was competing with some Western universities back then. So Africa was developing just like every other world was developing before these guys came and truncated things, halted things. There are lots of things to be spoken about. I wouldn't want to say much or want to drag this video for it to be longer than it already is. I'll play the video for you guys to listen and watch for yourself. And most of you, please, I would like Africans to key into the spirit of Traore. Traore is the kind of person who is setting a kind of remarkable mark for other African leaders to learn and follow. So I wouldn't want you to be poisoned or your mindset to be twatted by the mainstream media. Traore means well. He's doing well. Most of the things that currently in Burkina Faso are indigenous stuffs. They are building cars, they are building factories, they are building or they're actually building or creating or planting the things. They're feeding themselves. They are producing consumables. They are producing things for day-to-day, needs. Like machines, cutleries, clothing, textile, cars. Man, the guy is doing a good job. He's doing a good job. So listen to this video and let me know what you think.
What happens when a former US president sends a letter meant to caution and receives a response that shakes the global order? As dusk settled over Ouagadougou, President Ibrahim Traore sat quietly in his office, holding a letter sealed with the emblem of the Clinton Foundation. It was from Bill Clinton himself, diplomatic, sincere, but laced with concern. The former US president warned of Burkina Faso's unintended isolation, urging Traore not to abandon Western alliances in pursuit of self-determination. Traore read it twice. Then, without aides or speechwriters, he picked up a pen and responded, not just as a president, but as a son of Africa. Africa is not lost, he wrote. Africa is awake. In his reply, Traore acknowledged Clinton's concern but rejected the assumption that Africa needs guidance to walk its own path. Burkina Faso, he explained, isn't turning away from the world, it's turning toward itself. reclaiming democracy, not imitating it, redefining partnerships, not severing them. He described a democracy rooted in daily dignity, where a farmer irrigates his field without foreign permission, and a child learns in her own language, in a locally built school. He continued, "We welcome friendship, not guardianship. Aid, not dependency. Dialogue, not direction." He reflected on people like Fatimata, a young entrepreneur turning local hibiscus into a thriving business, and Aissatou, a schoolgirl with dreams of journalism, who would one day tell Africa's story through her own voice, not foreign headlines. His final words were clear. Africa is not closing its doors. Africa is building its house. And this time, we are choosing the architects. In Washington, Clinton was asked about the letter. His reply was measured. Sometimes, honesty stings. But that's the kind of leadership the world needs. Africa is speaking, and it's time we listen. Across Burkina Faso, pride surged. In classrooms, markets, and village meetings, citizens didn't just hear Traoré's words, they felt seen in them. Weeks later, during a town hall, Traoré told a cheering crowd, "I don't ask you to follow. I ask you to stand." And when a girl handed him a drawing of a tree with deep roots, he told her, "You are the roots. I am just the soil that holds you." From the streets of Ouagadougou to the halls of global power, the message was undeniable. Africa is not arriving. Africa has arrived.